Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Arkham Horror, the card game. All right, so we're going to be doing Curtain Call. Not much we have to worry about as far as setup's concerned. We've already played through this multiple times, so we're not going to read any of the dialogue. There will be some new dialogue because we're going to be taking some options that get us doubt instead of conviction, but other than that, we are good to go. 32 card encounter deck. Man, a lot of the later ones, a lot of the later scenarios have only 20 card decks. 90% of them are, was it Ancient Evils or something? Anyway, we got Agenda 1A, the third act. The theater is eerily silent. The old wooden floor creaks beneath your feet, and a light rain gently patters on the roof as you explore the auditorium. There are more rotting corpses among the seats, and the rest of the crowd has vanished, six doomed to advance. Awakening, you pinch yourself to see if you are dreaming, and sure enough, your skin stings and reddens. You take a few deep breaths and try to think rationally. Whatever's going on, you must explore the theater to learn the truth of the matter. 6 clues to advance. Right now, we only have skulls, which are -1, -3 if you have 3 or more horror on us, which right now, only person that has horror is Marie Lambeau, because she does start with 2 trauma because of the arcane researches. All right. And then the rest of the tokens are -4s, and if your location has at least 1 horror on it, you take 1 horror. This happens even if you pass the check. So the more you know. Anyway, for Diana, we do start with Dark Insight, and then we draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want any of these at all. I mean, the ward of protection would be nice, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. No equipment. Nice. Not even my backpacks. That's okay. We at least have promise of powers. All right, Marie Lambeau. Deal orange. Okay, Rite of Seeking, Grim Memoir, Enraptured, and a War Protection. Honestly, this is not bad at all. I think we want to start with a Grim Memoir so we can get the card draw going. I think that'll be the plan. And then use the Crack the Case once we clear out one of these earlier locations. So let's take out the Enraptured for now. Okay, Knowledge is Power. I can work with that. Okay, cool. We do, of course, start up here. I'll go ahead and shuffle this one more time. And yeah, we're in the theater. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, we don't have much to play around with on Diana here. And we're starting with 6 cards in our hand already. So I'm just going to draw a card. Okay, that's something I can work with. I'll go ahead and spend an action to go ahead and play said card. And then I'm going to spend an action to go ahead and play this Emergency Cache. That'll be it. All right, so for Marie, let's go, we'll spend 3 to get out our Grim Memoir. We'll go ahead and move. All right, this location has 1 clue. Usually I don't care about this 1 clue because it's not a, what do you call it? A victory location. But I am going to go ahead and do this last action. I'm going to use a Charge of Grim Memoir. Oop, need to turn this on. That'll make us 6 to 4. All right, I only pass by 1, so I don't get to draw a card, but I do get the clue here, and I can go ahead and play this Crack the Case to go ahead and get 4 resources. All right, not too bad. Let's go ahead and do our no enemies. Go to upkeep. Okay, beat cop. That gives us a bit more breathing room. Upkeep. Another Grim Memoir. All right. First doom. Rotting Remains. For each point we fail by, we take a horror. I will go ahead and so worst case scenario is I can take 3 horror. And if I do that, I can make the skull become much worse. I can make it 4 to 3, in which case I will only fail on -2s. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go Defiance and I'll pick Skull. Okay. So before revealing chaos tokens for the test, ignore the effects of the chosen symbol during this test. Anytime I ignore a cancel or ignore an effect of the card, I can put this on the basement. So not only did I pass the test because I ignored the skull and you don't draw another token, we also ignored an effect, so we can put this in our basement, which will give us 1 willpower. We get to gain a resource and draw a card. All right, and then for you, Descent in Madness, Surge. If you have at least 3 horror on you, lose 1 action. We are good. We only have 2. Running remains, so we're 4 to 3. Not much I can do about that. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it. So 4 to 3. We passed just barely. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, just one thing to remember for Diana's ability, it's limit once per phase. So that was Mythos phase, and now we're good to go. Oh, also, I did forget to do the lobby stuff, so let's go ahead and do that now. 1, 2. Okay. So, investigation phase. Diana is going to go ahead and spend 4 to get out Beat Cop. We'll go ahead and start revealing a bit more of the place. Get that up and running. 1 and 2. All right. I think for my last action, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a card. Okay. All right. For Marie, let's get to work with you. I'm going to go ahead and spend 4. Let's see, we were at 5, went down to 3, went up to 7. Yeah, we should be at 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play Rite of Seeking. And then I'm going to move up to here. Sorry for zooming in and out too much. Got the balcony here. I am going to go ahead and use my last action to investigate. We're going to be 4 to 2. Okay, we get 2 clues. All right, so far so good. That is it. Upkeep. I did get Terrible Secrets. Alright, otherwise, for each card beneath Diana Stanley, you must either discard that card or take 1 horror. Cannot be cancelled. Just thinking here. Do I just take the horror? It's not direct, so yeah, I'll just take the horror. Alright, not bad. I could have canceled it with like a deny existence, at least the damage part of it, and you know put that in the basement. But I think I'm good for now. All right, as for you, upkeep, promise of power. All right, Mythos, 2 of 6. Our first hidden weakness, cannot trigger lightning bolt abilities. All right, I only have 1 lightning bolt, but I am in this stupid location that has issues. Meanwhile, over here, we get rats. Not much I can do about rats. All right. Let's start with Diana. Let's check out this location. All right, this is the swarm of rat spawning one. Okay. Second action, I'm just going to attack with my Enchanted Blade. I'll be attacking 5 to 1. Kills it. And then for right now, I'm at what, 7? Sure, I will go ahead and investigate this location using a Promise of Power. So we'll be 7 to 3. To succeed, grab 1 clue. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, I am going to go ahead and try to punch this guy using Promise of Power. Okay, kills it. And then I'm going to start moving. Yeah, I should really keep Marie close by, but it is what it is. I get to move one more time, so let's just move here. Is this the... Okay, this is the one where it forces you to discard a bunch of cards if you don't do so well. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, I could do a Knowledge's Power, fast it out, and hope for the best. I mean, I could do it now. Or I could save it for another location. Also, where are we at? We're at 4. Okay. I think I'm just going to wait. Yeah, I'll just wait for now. Alright, let's do no enemies, go to upkeep. Okay, Border Protection. David Redfield, cool. Get you out and get that going. Mythos, we are 3 of 6. Reveal location with the most clues. It's actually over here. And you get one of the clues. So that's a problem. And then for you, Frozen Fear. Alright. Yeah, I should have probably kept you close by. Well, not much I can do about it now. I will go ahead and investigate this location with Promise of Power. Got the last clue here. And then we're just going to start making our way back. So yeah, we need one more clue. Fortunately, making that happen is unlikely. Alright, so I am going to try to evade. I have to spend 2 actions because Frozen Fear, 3 to 3. We actually succeeded. Okay. I can live with that. Then I'm going to investigate using... actually, I will spend... Yeah, I'll spend 2 to get David Redfield out. So I at least have some soak. Okay. No enemies. We'll go... Well, there is an enemy. He's going to re-engage. Oh, also I need to do a 4 to 3 test. Frozen Fear. I do pass. Okay, cool. Enemy will re-engage during the upkeep phase. Upkeep. And Fearless. Okay. Mythos, 4 of 6. Attach your location. After you leave attached location, you must either take 1 horror or lose 1 action. You can place one of your clues on the attached location to discard it. That thing is actually kind of annoying. I'm going to go ahead and take a horror and ward this, because I don't want to deal with it. I don't have the time to deal with it. Reveal location with the most clues. I mean, technically this will clear the victory here. Or I can put it back here and just deal with that nonsense later. I think I'm going to put it here for now and deal with that nonsense later. Okay, investigation phase, I'll start with Diana. I'm going to move twice and then try to deal with this guy. I'm going to fight using the Enchanted Blade. I am going to charge it, so it's going to be 6 to 3. I do succeed. Kills him, and I do get the clue from this location. Okay. We'll go ahead and immediately advance, because there's no risk of doing so, as far as I know. His final bow. A shadow creeps along the wall beside you, and your heart leaps into your throat. You turn, and a figure flits away just out of sight. Either your mind is playing tricks on you, or someone else is in the theater. You follow the direction of the shadow, rounding a nearby corner at the far end of the hall. He stands awaiting you, a man in an elegant black suit, his face covered by a pale mask. Though his attire has changed, you instantly recognize him as the actor who played the role of the stranger, one of the characters from The King in Yellow. He turns and disappears through an open doorway as if taunting you to follow him. So we're going to take these two locations and just shuffle them and take whichever's on top. So I'm going to hit shuffle once and take whatever's on top. All right, so he's all the way over there. It is what it is. Okay. And then we advance to one of these random copies. So 1 second. We're going to that one. Okay. All right. The stranger, the mysterious stranger from the King in Yellow, might know something about what happened during the intermission. You must find and confront him if you are to discover the truth. All right. And we got a bit of a trek to get back to him. All right. That is it for Diana. I will go ahead and go with Grim Memoir. This will make us 6-5. I will go ahead and commit my other Grim Memoir. So we're 7-5. We pass by 2, so I do get to draw a card. And I get that clue here. Alright, and then I'm going to move twice. Down to here. Alright. While you are in the lighted box, increase the resource cost of each card in your hand by 2. Okay. I am going to go ahead and do a... Ooh, this is 4. Okay, I can work with that. Alright, I'm going to fast out a Knowledge is Power. I'm going to pick my Right of Seeking. So I can activate this effect without paying any of the costs. So no action, no charge. This is 0 cost, but it is going to cost 2 because I'm in this location. Currently we are 4-4. I'm going to commit 2 Fearlesses to make it 6-4. Yep, 6-4. That is unfortunately a fail because of the curse. Alright. And that is it for her turn. Okie dokie. Well, try to speed that along, but it didn't work. Alright, we'll go ahead and do enemy phase. Enemies aren't going to do anything. Upkeep. Yeah, this guy doesn't move. Okay, got an Overpower. And a Deny. Okay, we're now up to 5. Curiosity. Let's just check in here. Upkeep phase begins. Blah, 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 blah. Got it. All right. Okay. Go ahead and draw our Mythos cards. Boop. Swarm of Rats. And for you, Spire of Carcosa. Attach to your location and place 2 Doom on it. Okie dokie. We're not going to worry about this because it's just going to get removed anyway because it's going to advance anyway. All right. Investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and investigate with Grim Memoir. Go 6-4. Okay, and then 6-4 again. That's all right. So I got clues, but I did not get the card draw, which is fine. All right, then we're going to move to here. And then also, I'll go ahead and do the lightning bolt here. Gain a doom, gain a resource, just because I can. It's going to get removed anyway because we're going to advance next round. All right, meanwhile, I'm going to stab a rat. I succeed. You may choose a card beneath Dinah Stanley and add it to your hand. As much as I would love to, I'm not going to do that. I do kill this, though. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move twice. to here. And then that'll be it. We'll go ahead and do upkeep. Take the initiative, good. Upkeep, promise of power, even better. And we advance. So this is going to get removed. And this doom gets removed. Alright. The emissary's message. Abruptly, the malformed body of an unnatural nightmare slams onto the stage, its slithering tendrils reaching into the aisles. It opens its maw and lets out a shrill, piercing song. The melody is uncanny. The notes disappear into your mind. Pain pounds in your forehead and blood runs from your ears. Search all set-aside cards in the victory display for Royal Emissary. Hello. Only has 4 health, thankfully. Does have Retaliate, though. Alright, and then, of course, after Royal Emissary is added to the victory display, remove all Doom from play and reset the agenda deck to whatever. Alright, so yeah, the creature's song echoes relentlessly throughout the halls of the theater. The melody repeats again and again, yet somehow never the same note twice. Okay. We do need to get our Mythos cards, so let's do that. Dissonant Voices. Yeah, I could take that. Alright, and then for you, Black Stars Rise. Test for intelligence. If you fail, you must either place 1 doom on the current agenda or take 1 horror for each point you fail by. I mean, I plan on killing this guy really quick. So, yeah, we'll just do a 4/4. Good luck. We pass. You may add 1 doom to or remove 1 doom from a card you control. I'll add a doom to David Redfield. Alright. Yeah, so we are not in any risk. As long as we don't advance Agenda 2, we'll be okay. Alright. I will start with Diana. We're just going to do a... Was this guy's fight? What, 4? Okay. So I can go, what, 6? I can easily go 6/4 with a Vicious Blow. So yeah, I'll go 6/4 with a Vicious Blow. And spend 1 power. So this will make it 7/4. We pass, we'll do 3 damage. Alright. That was our first action. Second action, we're going to stab him with an overpower. 7/4. We pass, draw a card. That deals with you for now. Oh, actually, sorry. Before I do that check, I am going to go ahead and, as a lightning bolt, use David Redfield to put a doom on him and get 2 resources. The reason why I'm doing that is so I can, after the skill test is over, he'll go in here and all doom's removed. So bye-bye doom. Sorry about that. And then of course this will flip back over to this, and we get what, 3? Yeah, 3 doom on this agenda. Fine by me. All right. So good news is we got that taken care of. Bad news is we do have a Fanatic that we need to deal with. I'm going to go ahead and move over and engage the Fanatic. And then for Marie's turn, I'm going to go ahead and get moving. So 1. Yeah, I shouldn't have done what I just did, because I could have had a spell action for this, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3 to here. Okay, this location doesn't have any victory, so we're actually good to go. So we just need to go over to him, deal with them, and then get the hell out of here. Yeah, we're in good shape then. We will need to deal with this guy, though. In any case, we'll go enemy phase. I'm going to get hit for 1 damage. Upkeep. Oh, there's our backpack. Upkeep. Oh, we need to do Archaic glyphs. I forgot about that. Okay, I have the necessary cards to do it. Okay. Well, we definitely need to translate the glyphs. All right. Well, we're at 4 of 6. Another one of these. Oh, I do need to discard. I apologize. Hidden Treacheries count as 3 cards. So let me set that aside real quick. I'm at 8, 9, 10, so I need to discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard this Emergency Cache. And honestly, oh, actually, instead of taking that 1 damage, I am going to go ahead and dodge it. Put it here. Gain a resource, draw a card. And then I drew the backpack. I still need to discard down to whatever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is 9 right now. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and discard the backpack. And this should be it. That. Okay, so my apologies. Now this is in our hand. I can only move once per turn. Got it. Your card. Cannot commit skills to test. Okay. I can live with that. So this is going to advance real soon. Which is not the end of the world. Also, this Descendant of Voices should have discarded. So give me a second. Okay, yeah, I think we're okay. Alright. Things to do. Excuse me. So I can force the thing to advance. That's not an issue. I can go 5 to 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just start with Diana. I'm gonna go 5 to 3. That is -1. Yeah, that's still 4 to 3, so I do pass. This goes away. Take 1 damage. I'm gonna attack again. That is a pass as well, so he is now dead, and I get his clue. Clues at this point are practically worthless, so we're good on that front. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do a move action to here to prepare. Yep, okay. That is what we're doing right now. Alright, meanwhile over here, I'm going to go ahead and move twice to get down here and see what this place is about. Alright, good news is the shroud is not that high here. I can't commit skills because I have this Dismay in my hand. Give me 1 moment. Okay, let's keep on going. So I have 1 action remaining. I do want to get the victory here first before I do anything else here. Because this guy's not going to hit me or anything until I actually engage him. So, we have a couple things we can do. I can force the baby to come out again, but I think I'm going to wait on that. Instead, I'm just going to investigate 4 to 1. I do pass. I am going to take 1 horror. I'm just going to have David Renfield take it. And grab a clue here. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm an idiot. I'll just do I was going to do Rite of Seeking if that was just going to be my last action. It's still the same result. I still will take the horror, but I will get 2 clues instead. My apologies. Sorry about that. I was not thinking straight. There's no reason for me not to use the Rite of Seeking. It was my last action for the round. I was considering doing some shenanigans with David to get the Doom to get the Mystic action, but I don't want to force the baby out sooner. So good to go on that front. That is everybody. We'll go ahead and go enemy phase. Enemy's aloof, not do anything. Upkeep. Okay, ward. Upkeep. And a Rapture. Okay. Mythos, we're 5 of whatever. Poltergeist. Alright, we do have a relic weapon, so we're good on that front. Fanatic. Reveal location with the most clues. It's a tie now, so I'm just going to spawn him here. Okay. We'll go ahead and go to investigation phase. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and attack this guy a couple times. We're going to go 5 to 3. Good, 5 to 3. Good, he's dead. And then last action, I'm going to go ahead and pop this living ink, which will give us +1 fight. Alright. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to go ahead and get out my archaic glyphs. And then I am going to discard some stuff. I'm going to discard this Enraptured. Do I want to discard this Enraptured? Let's not discard anything yet. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the... I'm going to get rid of this instead. Because I will need to commit cards soon. Alright, enemy phase, nothing going on. Upkeep. We're up to 8 now. Upkeep. Living Ink, that will help. Mythos, this will advance. He comes back. Alright. Writing Remains, we're 3 to 3 now. Sure, we'll go 3 to 3. That's -1. I'm gonna go ahead and use a deny. Gain resource, draw a card. I only took 1 damage, but I was gonna need to discard cards soon anyway. Actually, I needed the discard cards anyway. I'm gonna discard the Take Initiative. Because, yeah, I actually had 9 cards in my hand at the end of the round. Okay, and then over here. If there's no Doom in play, twist it into his will, gain Surge. Otherwise, test Willpower X, where X is the amount of Doom. If you fail, discard 2 cards from your hand at random. So right now, there's actually no Doom in play, so it does get Surge. Because, yeah, this is switched to Encore. So, yeah, it surges. If I want to, I can prevent the Surge, but I'm not going to. Dissonant Voices, that is annoying, but I can live with it. Okay. I'll go ahead and just start with Marie. Actually, no, I will start with Diana. Alright, Diana. You have things you need to do. Let's blast this guy. Oh, I do need to get rid of a charge of Living Ink. Get charge of that. So we are 7 to 4. We pass by a lot. Is there anything I would like to actually get back in my hand? Honestly, no. So we'll do 2 damage to this guy. Ooh, actually. Yeah, actually, I'll put a Defiance back in my hand. Using the Elder Sign there. I'm going to go ahead and attack again. I will commit this Defiance and pick Skull. Alright, I do get retaliated. Hits for how much? Just 2 health. Okie dokie. So this goes away. I am going to go ahead and do a Deny Existence here. Gain a resource, draw a card. Alright. My last action. Not much I can do. I'll go ahead and try to evade him. We're 3 to 2. I'm going to use Dark Prophecy, and we'll see if we get ourselves killed. So instead of revealing 1 token, I reveal 5. Alright, I have to choose a skull, so I will pick the skull, which is only -1. Yeah, it's only -1. and then the rest of them get ignored. I can't put this into my basement though because I've already used it. I used this ability during this phase already. So resolve that one and ignore the rest. So yeah, I was 3-2 on the evade, so I do pass, just barely. So at the very least, I'm not going to get punched for 2. I am going to take 1 horror, which is not great. Meanwhile, over here, also this is back up to 4. All right. I need to get this mask out, but that's just not happening. All right. Meanwhile, Marie, I'm going to go ahead and discard it in Rapture to put a resource on this thing. I'm then going to go ahead and draw a card. That's not bad. But I don't need it, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and discard this as well and put another resource on this. All right. So we almost have everything here. We just need the third glyph, or third secret on this, and we'll be good to go. This gets discarded at the end of the round. Enemy's not going to do anything, but the end of the enemy phase is going to do 1 horror to each investigator. I will take the 1 horror. Upkeep, this will ready. Okay, got a dodge. That's great. Calling in favors. Mythos, we're 1 of 6. Black Stars Rise. I'm 3-4. Sure. I passed. Okay, whatever. I'll take a Deny Existence back in my hand. Spires of Carcosa. Goes into play with Doom on it. Okay. Investigation phase. I'll start with Diana. Lose a charge here. So, got to make this count. We are 6-4. 6-4. We pass. 6-4. We pass. All right. Baby gone. This goes away again. And then this will flip back to this, go to 3. Okay. Last action, I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 to get out Wolf Mask. Get that up and running. Yeah, unfortunately it's a lightning bolt, so I can't use it until I get rid of this stuff. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and go to work here. Let's go ahead and get started with the investigate. I'm going to go, or let's see, I'm right now, what, 4 to... I'm going to go ahead and get Living Ink out, which will give me +1 book. Then I'll investigate. So 5 to 3, use investigating the Pallid Mask. We succeed just barely. All right, advance. But a City of Flame. As you face off the stranger, you get the sense that he is grinning beneath his pale, faceless mask. Where is everyone? You ask, but he does not respond. What is going on? He remains silent and steps back as you approach, until his back is against the corner of the room. You feel intense heat behind you, and you turn to see flames roaring throughout the auditorium. You turn back to the stranger, but he is gone. Instead of discarding him, move him to the lobby. So he's now over here. Add 2 cultists to the bag. We now have cultists now. And then place 1 horror in the theater. So it's in the middle. Right. Until the end of the scenario, horror on locations represents spreading flames, and each location with horror gains force. After you enter this location or end your turn at this location, test foot 3. If you fail, take 1 damage. Limit once per round. Okay. Over here, we got the stranger must know the way out. You have to follow him. While the man in the Pallid Mask is not in play, the lobby gains resign. At the end of the round, place 1 horror on each location with no horror that is connected to a location with horror. Okie dokie. So yeah, that's going to be a little annoying. We're going to go ahead and move from this location. And that's going to be it. Thankfully, yeah, I had already ended the turn with Diana, so she's not going to get burned this round. Enemy phase, nothing going on. Upkeep. Upkeep. And then horror's going to spread everywhere that's connecting. All right. Fourth Doom. Frozen in Fear. Do I want to cancel it now? Yeah, let's go ahead and cancel it now. I'll spend the 2. Put it under the basement. Shuffle this back in. I'll gain a resource, draw a card. Oh, good, this thing. Not the end of the world, but it's not great either. Alright, and then over here. Cannot play events. That is fine. Mostly. Alright. Mythos. Or that was Mythos, sorry. Investigation. This is going to get discarded because it's out of charges. So I'm back down to 4 strength. This guy hits for 1 horror. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to go ahead and get rid of this Whispers in Your Head anxiety. And then we're going to move. I do need to make a foot test. I am going to spend an offering for that. Actually, I'll just do a foot test. 3 to 3. 3 to 3. I fail it. If there's at least 1 horror on it, take 1 horror. Okay, we have to take a horror. I'll just let the beat cop die. I'll take the damage. Okay. That's annoying. We'll go Marina Lambeau next. Can't play events. That's mostly okay. I lose this charge, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and move to here, which I have to do a foot test. 3 to 3. As a fail, I'll take damage. Then I'm going to move again. 3 to 3. Since I can't play these anyway. 4 to 3. 5 to 3. Alright, whatever. Okay, last action, I am going to go ahead and investigate. This location has, what, 6 shroud? Yeah, 6 shroud. Alright, so I'm currently 5 to 6. I'll go 7 to 6. Eight to 6. Actually, no. We'll go 9 to 6. Or sorry, 11 to 6. With a curse token. 11 to 6. Good luck. We do pass. It's only -1, so we're good to go. I do draw a card. So I draw a card. Oh, yeah, that's correct. Okay. All right. So you go away. Yeah, I don't really know where he gets discarded to. He just kind of goes out of play. I mean, I guess I never knew that how that's supposed to work, but that's okay. I've already taken the fire damage here, so we're good on that front. That is everybody. Enemies are done. Upkeep. One second. Sorry, I was just second guessing myself when I got the devil It was after I put down the wolf mask, so we're good on that front. Alright, meanwhile, upkeep. Hey, archaic glyphs. Mythos, 5 of 6. Yeah, sure. Attach it here. Doom is in play. I do not want to randomly discard cards, so I'm going to do let me handle this and take control of this. So, fast play after another investigator draws a non-peril card. You're considered to have drawn this encounter card instead, and you get +2 to each of your skills while resolving this. So we're right now 5 to 5. No, sorry, we're 6 to 5 because it's willpower. Yeah, 6 to 5. Yeah, this Whispers in the Head hasn't hindered me, so I'm good on that. Okay, yeah, we'll just go. We'll commit Defiance, and I'm gonna pick Cultist. Okay, we pass. Good to go in here. All right, investigation phase. I'm gonna start with Marie. Marie's gonna go ahead and discard this archaic glyphs to put one more resource on this. After 3 secrets is placed on archaic glyphs, discard the glyphs and gain 5 resources. And then record that you have translated glyphs. Cool. So we're good to go on that front. Yeah, translated those glyphs. Okay, and it gets discarded. Yep, discarded. Okay. This chart should have gone away. All right, next I'm going to go ahead and resign. Yep, this is the lobby. She is now resigned. Good to go. This can go away. And then for Diana, she will also resign. And that should be everybody. Hopefully I didn't make any significant errors. I don't think I did. So, with that, everyone's resigned. Escaping the theater, the stranger gives you a slight bow as he steps through the lobby's front entrance, opening a glass door that was not there a moment before. A sudden cacophony of noise erupts around you, and you fear that the building has only seconds before it is destroyed. You flee, crashing through the front doors and leaving the ruined theater in your wake. Several blocks away, you take a moment to rest and think about what you witnessed. We're going to go ahead and go Resolution 2. The police won't believe us. We have to solve this mystery on our own. Resolution 2. You think about going to the police, but considering the horrors in the theater, you're more likely to think you're mad than to believe your story. A small part of you wonders if this is still some kind of prank, but that can't be the case. It was all too real, too terrifying to forget. 1 second. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Too terrifying to fake. Wondering what course of action you take, you find yourself backtracking over your escape route, returning to the theater with cautious steps. The bright glare of headlights drills into your eyes as cars pass on the street, splashing dirty rainwater onto the sidewalk beside you. Soon the Ward Theater comes into sight, its bright lights dominating the streets of downtown. You expect the theater to be in ruins, but its exterior looks the same as it did when you arrived to see the King in Yellow earlier that night. You walk to the front window of the Ward Theater and tentatively peer through, but it is too dark to see anything inside. Just then, a chill brushes the nape of your neck, and you feel that you are being watched. You turn and spot a shadow fleeing around the corner. A swarm of roaches skitters across the sidewalk, following in the shadow's wake. Your muscles tense with uncertainty, and you round the corner in pursuit. Standing unconcerned on the sidewalk is a familiar-looking man in a featureless pallid mask. His unwavering gaze bears down upon you. Who are you? You call out. The stranger does not respond and instead turns and disappears into the alleyway behind the theater. You give chase, hoping for answers. But by the time you reach the alleyway, it is empty, save for a notice on the wall near the theater's employee entrance. Don't be a wet blanket. Come to the King in Yellow. Cast party, 8 p.m. at the home of Constance Domain, 1452 Atlantic Avenue, formal dress only. You tear the notice from the wall and take it with you, hoping it'll lead you to answers you seek. Do you think it was wise not to warn anyone? Chose that not to go to the police. Okay. record that in your campaign log. Record this stranger is on to you. I believe we got 2 of those, and then 1 doubt. Yep, mark 1 doubt. Record. Add the Man of the Palette Mask weakness to the lead investigator's deck. Here you go. Not too shabby. Oh, I did make a mistake. Gotta keep that card out. All right. Good to go. All right. And then, let's see. Yeah. Stuff about the Palette Mask. Yeah, we got the 2 tally marks, and we get Victory X. Victory 7, not surprising. The most you can get is 8, and that's based off luck. Because unfortunately, we got the dressing room. Actually, I think that is the most you can get. Yeah, it is the most to get. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got all 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, the most you can get is 7. Sometimes you can get a little RNG. But usually it just affects how much ground you have to cover ahead of time. All right. So all that's good. And yeah, we'll be doing the last king next. As for upgrades, give me 1 moment. All right. So give me 1 second. I need to grab the cards I was going to replace. So for Diana, I'm going to be banking 1 experience point. There wasn't really anything I could really buy with 1 experience point. I could technically upgrade Living Ink with Subtle Depiction, but I actually don't want Subtle Depiction at the moment. So I think I'm just going to bank the point and see where that leads us in the future. Where's my other knife? There it is. Okay, so I do have down the rabbit hole, so the first 2 cards I upgrade will be 1 less. So I'm going to be upgrading both backpacks for 1 experience each for 2. I'm going to upgrade 1 survival knife to level 2, so that's 4, and then I'm upgrading a beat cop to level 2 for a total of 6 XP. And then I'll be banking the last point, and that'll be it. Okay. Make sure that's all correct. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I do have the Palette Mask in this deck. So yeah, that is all correct. All right, and then over here, God, I had so many resources. I'm not used to actually having resources. I'm usually starved for them. All right, so importantly, I'm going to be upgrading Archaic Cliffs. So this is an upgrade, so it does reduce the cost by 1. It is going from a tome to a spell, which unfortunately does not count for Arcane Research. So these 2 upgrades will cost 2 each, for a total of 4. And then for the Archaic Research, that's going to be, I'm going to upgrade 1 of the Rite of Seekings to level 2 for free. So I still have 3 XP remaining, which I'm going to go ahead and use to get Subtle Depiction, which is the one that I can choose to not spend a charge if I don't want to, in which case it just disables it during my turn. And then I went ahead and got Eldritch Ink for 2, which I went ahead and applied to the willpower. So now this will give me +1 willpower, +1 book. So I'll take care of all of that, or intelligence if you prefer that term. All right, and no more curses. All right. A little nervous about the party that they're going to, but we'll see how it goes. Honestly, this went really smooth. We managed to keep the horror down, so we didn't suffer from the skulls being -3s at all, which was kind of nice. And we kind of didn't pull the trigger for the final phase with the cultist tokens until we were ready. Diana didn't exactly have the best start as far as gear is concerned, but she was at least able to do things despite that. So it kind of worked out, and I was probably a little sloppy with how I was doing with Marie. I think there was a few opportunities where I could have actually done the Mystic action the Mystic Spell action, but I opted for resources that I honestly didn't need at the time. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Eeyore. This was Arkham Horror, the card game. Path of Carcosa again and again. We did Curtain Call. We'll be doing The Last King next. See you guys next time.